Welcome to Enzo Films. I'm Enzo Figueroa. Sometimes I have hair, I don't, it's up in a bun, it's dyed, who knows at this point. Consistency is a joke on this channel. But one thing that is not really a joke on this channel is how much I love media. I love watching it, I love making it, but I also love helping people make it. For those of you who don't know, I work in media as a production assistant and an assistant cameraman. For as long as I've been alive and have known what a job is, it's what I've wanted to do with work because it's all I really know at this point. I was pushed to make a YouTube channel by supporters of mine, and I honestly am pretty grateful. It's been a great way to just have a creative outlet. And I'm glad that I was pushed to make a YouTube channel, not just for the creative outlet, but for the fact that it is a way for me to help people who are interested in film or who have never even really thought about it or don't know where to start can come to this channel and be like, okay, good, this makes me feel more comfortable. But I think the best way for this channel to exist is as a creative outlet that helps inspire people and at least give them an insight in how some of this stuff could work. Everybody's got goals, and my major goal is to have my own production studio at some point. But since 2023, Nostromo Productions has been a reality, and that's the beauty of creating reality from a dream. Well, now you know my name, a little bit about me and my brand, but what is this channel exactly? Well, Enzo Films is a Nostromo production, as well as just where I can be myself. Movies, shows, miniseries, books, video games, board games, cosplay, I like it all, I love it all. This is a place where I can actually talk about it all, and as of today, January 1st, 2024, you can use this video as a point of reference to figure out what's on this channel, like my series. Like I said, consistency is a joke on this channel. But for now, some of the series include the 5x5, which is a 5-minute review followed by a 5-minute critique to give a spoiler-free perspective of review for 5 minutes, followed by 5 minutes of critique. I really want to talk about the inner mechanics of what makes the movie good, in my opinion, in that critique, such as cinematography, lighting, for example, stuff that would be overlooked. But that also includes stories, so the 5x5s are not always spoiler-free. What is spoiler-free is the next series, Hours, also known as Overrated, Underrated, Recommended, or Skip. The Hours series is literally just supposed to be a short review. That's it. Main difference being that the review and a critique are not the same thing, and the review has to be spoiler-free. The critique can have spoilers, and so I separated them, one into a longer format video and one into a shorter format video. Knowing that though, I'm trying to center the Hours series more towards the stuff that's come out in the last 10 years. Trying to make the 5x5s ideally 10 years or older, but you know, I've done a lot more modern stuff in the 5x5s as well. Next is probably my most popular series to date, which isn't saying very much. The acting analysis. Essentially, I do a review, but for actors and actresses, and it's pretty unique to YouTube. I don't see it a lot. I don't know many other channels that do it, but I enjoy doing it. I get to talk about actors and actresses' first roles, weakest roles, strongest roles, as well as where they came from, why they wanted to act in the first place. I try to mention as many roles as possible, as well as just rating the ones that I personally have seen. So it's a very interesting series. I really like engaging with the audience. I like figuring out more about the actors' past, their futures, what their goals are, etc. It's fun. The next series is the Pitch Fit, where I essentially create a pitch deck for an idea in an existing IP. You can think of it as like a theory series just because these IPs already do exist, so it's not technically anything super original on my part, and I won't feel like any ideas were stolen because we're simply just theorizing ideas for franchises and IPs. Plus, if they do end up using any of those ideas, I can claim to have said it first. That'll do really good on the algorithm. It's also a great exercise in creating pitch decks, pitching in 5 minutes or less, and just kind of exploring ideas overall. I feel like it's a good series for people to get creative. Another series on here is The Rewrite, where I essentially just kind of go back into bad movies, mediocre scripts, or canceled projects, for examples, and rewrite better alternatives to them. I'm not a fan of calling any sort of media bad. I do have movies and shows and stuff that I hate, but I'm very corny and cheesy, and there is beauty in pretty much even the bad stuff. So bear with me when I call things bad, because I don't necessarily think that everything is truly bad. However, there are things that just aren't as good, and rewriting it is a good way to kind of exercise those screenwriting ideas and sort of like the pitch and deck ideas, but you know, we get to actually recreate a story. Lastly is the Indie Spotlight, which doesn't really have much to it at the moment. However, I would like to continue to go out and spotlight independent projects. I did this for Skinamarink before it actually came out and was in theaters and stuff, and that was a great idea. I love supporting independent creators. I am one myself, and the more people that can recommend me stuff to check out, or I can just find little projects here and there and throw them out and be like, this is cool, this was great. That is the whole idea for the Indie Spotlight. That is what I enjoy doing. Now, there's so many other videos. There's just standalone videos. I do game streams because I enjoy gaming and streaming.
Yes! Yes, yes, yes!
Please! I was just kidding! But overall, there are also ideas that do not exist yet that I've been working on, that I will be posting later in the year, then just overall in this YouTube's lifespan, I will be coming up with a lot of content that I just want to make, even if the series is 1 to 2 videos long and never has anything out of it again, because that's the creative process. Or if a series just happens to have 10 or 20 more videos than any other series because I enjoy making that one. You can definitely see where this channel is just getting a lot of things thrown into it, and a lot of it just comes out of my mind, and it can be fun and you guys can like it, but I know I'm liking it for sure. Again, it's where I kind of just get to yap off and say whatever I need. I love yapping. I have a lot more plans for this channel. I am so grateful for anybody who watches these videos, even if it's just 1 or 2 of you and you only watch 10 seconds. But this is my channel, this is who I am, these are my goals, the series is, and yeah, welcome to Enzo Films. I can't wait to create more for y'all. So without further ado, bye!
Oh, get out of this body! Do not be trapped in here!
I just wanted to show off my Chucky doll.